Hey there guys, it's been a long time, but it's Steven here. I'm gonna do another collection video. This is a video response to Jarrod, who just presented us with his Geo Pocket Collection. So I'm gonna do the same here. Before I continue, I just wanna say a few things. My collection I consider almost complete now because there are only a few other games that I'm gonna pick up over the next few months. The reason for this is contrary to the Sega Genesis or the original Nintendo, or let's compare it to the Game Boy since it's more appropriate. The Geo Pocket had a pretty limited release and its lifetime didn't last very long. Therefore, contrary to like the Game Boy for say, which you can continuously find new gems that you have never heard about. Like for the Genesis or Nintendo, if you look on eBay, you're sure to find games that you never heard about or never tried yet because there's so many games for those systems. And for the Geo Pocket, well, there are still quite a lot of games that are pretty good for the system, but if you narrow it down to just the one you want, it's pretty easy to find and get your own Geo Pocket collection. And unless you want these games complete, like I do, it's pretty cheap to buy this system. You can get all these games here that I have for around 20, 30 or 40 bucks. If you don't care about the boxes and stuff, you can get that for 40 bucks. Plus you can pick up the system for another 50 bucks. So it's a pretty good deal since this system is really one of the best portable systems that we'll probably ever see, especially if you like fighters. So here we go. I'll start with my collection here. I'll make this brief since most of these titles Jarrod already talked about. So first I have these right here, which are 4 slot machine games that came with this system. There's really not much to say here. Next up, and these are all Japanese games. I don't even have one single North American or European game yet, so I might not know the exact title of these, but I'll try my best. I think this is Card Fighters Clash. It's a Capcom versus SNK game that Jarrod mentioned. I couldn't really play this because it was it's all in Japanese and it's a very text-heavy game, so couldn't try this out. Came with the system again. This one Jarrod also mentioned. I don't remember the name. I think it's something like Dark Beast, or like he said, it's kind of an action RPG with some shooter elements. It's very good. This I think is a Tactics Ogre game or a Ogre Battle game. It's one of those strategy RPGs that, again, it's very text heavy, so I could never play this, and it came with a system. It's sad though because supposedly this is a very good game. Next up, this is the title that Jarrod talked about. It's SNK versus Capcom Match of the Millennium, one of the best portable game out there. I think I did a video of this and Jarrod did, so we already have enough coverage of this game, but it's worth getting the system for this if you like fighters. And then I have Pac-Man, which is a pretty solid title. I prefer these boxes too, guys, because they're a lot more solid than the card box, and most titles you have the option of either picking up the carton or the, well, whatever you want to call this one, but I prefer these ones for sure. And this I think is Fatal Fury, again another game Jarrod talked about. Here we have Metal Slug First Mission, and this is SNK Pocket Fighters, or SNK Round King of Fighters Round 2, pardon me. And this is King of Fighters Round 1, which is excellent. And there I have 3 new games I didn't talk about that much, but Jarrod seemed to have. So this is Gal Fighters, like Jarrod said. This is a female-only fighter with characters from all over SNK's fighting franchise. Sorry, it's very good, and I really liked it. This one I haven't tried yet. It's Samurai Showdown 2, and the reason I picked it up is because I heard it's a very simple fighter, which is good for me because I'm not that good at fighting games, so I wanted to pick it up and try it out. I haven't had the chance yet. And finally, my last pocket game is Pocket Tennis, which I haven't played yet, and I think it was only $10, so that's why I picked it up. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed.